Hi there, Yang here. We're gonna continue with the user guide for the ACF framework. Um, Today we are going to take a look at the widgets. So for this, I'm just gonna use the sample project, so not our test project where we created the controllers and everything, because that's a little bit messy at the moment. So when we press the play button, you have the player widget, let me say, so the widget that displays your items that you want. You can have like a mini map and a health bar, or health bars here with that hot bar, for example. Then when we press I, we get that inventory. That normally, if I'm not mistaken, which one was it? G, I think. The stats, but that is not working. Okay, so we're gonna take a closer look for this. Where are we gonna put it? I think maybe put it outside. Yeah, put it outside. So we are gonna create a new folder. Widgets. Then the first thing we always need to do is, it doesn't matter, give it a color. The first thing we need to do, what do we got? Filters. I need to have user interface widgets. What do we got in our example? So we have the inventory. And I'm not gonna do the inventory. So then we go a level up into the plugin content. In the plugin content, we have a lot of widgets. The widget you see here is the on-head user widget. We're gonna open this. So this is your on-head user widget. This comes in two places. One place in your widget, the other place on blueprints, characters, doesn't matter, take one. And the other one sits on your health widget around here. So don't forget it that this one is set in two places. That's why I'm going to start with this one. I'm going to close this. If we look at this, we can see that it's made of a vertical box, a text box, and then we have several other widgets. In this case, this is the stat widget. So that will then be back. That sits normally here. So that is this guy. Okay. This guy is made up of a scale box, a progress bar, and a text box. That is how this is made up. You can make this how you want visually, doesn't matter. Then we're going to take a look at the coding that's behind this progress bar, or yeah, progress bar. Yep. Let's see. We do not have any coding behind the progress bar. Okay. The progress bar is of type user widget, so there's no ACF user widget. Always make sure you have this, that you check it. Can be that it is an ACF user widget, so you need to be very careful when you create it. We see on this guy, we have target statics. So this is a variable of type gameplay tag. Okay, that is what we need. Okie dokie, let's get on it. So what we are now going to do, we are going to start, hold on, by first widget. So I'm gonna take this guy, I'm gonna drag him in my folder, and I'm gonna say copy. That is the first one. Then I'm gonna go back in this one. We're gonna prefix this. So 2 there, and I'm gonna just prefix this user widget. Okay, that's the first one. Then I'm gonna make a new folder inside our widget folder, and I'm gonna call this stats. That is what I'm gonna do. Okay, then we're going to go back to the plugin, and then we need to have the RS statics. This is what we need. We are interested in these, so we're gonna just do the same. Expand this, take this, and drop them in. Copy. Okay, so now we have these already set up. Same thing here. Yes. BBB underscore F2 BBB underscore, the last one, arrow BBB underscore. Okay. So now, like I say, we're gonna open the widgets. Okay, these let them in for now, because we need to now start by modifying all the user widgets. So this guy can be closed, that we don't make mistakes. And I'm gonna quickly also do something very quickly, that if we are playing, that we don't get that like so. Build, voila. So we are interested in this one. This is holding the code. So we have code in here. Okay. That is good. We have some variables. Okay, that are the widgets. Then team name, text block, owner. Team name is that guy. So I'm gonna say, no, this is not the team name. This is the player name, I think. Hold on, let me quickly verify that we don't say anything stupid. What is this? Did something? Ah, yeah, okay. I was looking at the, but these are, then I need to, for now, save, then we don't have the error. So play, yeah, that is the username. Username, health bar, stamina, mana, and the team you're in. That is how it's built. Okay. So I'm gonna then directly, to make it our lives a little bit easier, that will be player, not player, name, voila, character name. This will be team name. Okay. That we have some correct placeholders in it. Okay, that is good. We're gonna leave it for now. And now I'm interested in these guys. So we're going to go to our stats, and it's this guy. For this, we do not need to do much because at this point we have everything. If you want, for example, to have like an icon in front of it, maybe, then it's perfectly. You can then say like wrap it with, for example, the horizontal box, and then you can drag the image in front of it. Where is our image? That image needs to go there. And is he going there? He needs to be on top. Voila, like that. Then same thing, you can give it on, you can brush. Then here you can say like, do we have something erotic? Doesn't matter. Then this we say 32, for example. 2. And then you have like your, and I'm looking scale, so this, that is totally messed up now. So that seems to be totally messed up. This is the stats bar. I don't want it like that. Hold on. I'm gonna start over with this one. Hold on. I'm gonna start over with this one. Then we say just delete. We're just going to get them back. That is here, this one. So copy, put it quickly back. 2, 3, 2. We forgot. Okay, again. So scalar box. And what did I do wrong? And the text comes on top of it. So I'm gonna just do here horizontal box there, and then these two needs to be a little bit together. Do I want it like that? This will be the number 99/200 or something. Then the scale box. Okay. I want to have these two together. I want to have these two together. Maybe we're gonna not do it in here, we're gonna do it in the other one. Okay, we're gonna do that in our, we're gonna adjust this here. I think it's better. So leave this, graphs, quickly check that we already have. That is good. So this guy for now is okay. Then we are going to replace the widgets with our own. Okay, so for this you're just going to stand on the vertical box. Then we need to go to user created, and we are interested in this guy. Take him, drag him here. This I'm gonna rename out. So then I'm gonna stand on this one. I'm going to Control W, 2 times. this will be stamina. Okay, stamina. And then the last one will be mana, as how it's done in the sample project. If you have your own, this is how you will add them. Now, what we need to do is go inside coding, and we need to go to set up the widget. That is the first function we need to adjust. So I'm gonna make some room that we can see what we are doing. So this is the health one. Okay, then we need to have the health widget. This guy we put over here. This guy we are going to say set up stats bar. Then this is stamina, control, same thing, set up the static bar, top of it, that is that guy, and then still need to have mana, same thing, set up the stats bar. Okie dokie. So what we are now going to do, we're gonna just drag them down, that we still see our pins. This is what we are going to replace. Okay, this is what is going to come into place. Just try to put them nice together. This guy also. So, and we are connecting them. We are disconnecting them, holding Alt. Connect them. Okay, and now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take Control key, I'm gonna hold the pin, I'm gonna reconnect it, same thing here, reconnect the owner, same thing here, reconnect the owner. Okay, so this, slide it away. Now we are needing to set, as you remember, target static. So the target static we are aiming for. In this case, this will be statics, health. This will be stamina. Yep, and this will be mana. Okay, so at this stage, this can go out. We delete it. Okay. Now, what we're also gonna do, make some more space that it's a little bit readable. So this comes from there, so maybe make it better like so. Yep. So well, okay, so what we are doing, we are setting the owner, then we start by configuring the progress bars, the progress widgets in this case. Then we are casting to the base C++ ACF character. From there, we are getting his name. We are setting the name. Then we need to unbind event from onTeamChanged to onTeamChanged. Okay, then here we bind, and then we get the onTeamChanged event. That is made here. So now that this is done, we can compile and save. Then we are going to go to the onTeamChanged event. Check if we need to do something here. OnTeamChange, we're getting the team. Is the owner valid? Getting the local ACF player character, the local one. So if these two are valid, then we continue. Then we are setting the team text to the team we are in. Then we continue. First we check if it got the valid team manager. If it's valid, then we continue and we are checking the owner is equal to the local player character. That is what is on here. If this is true, then set the color to a specific color. Otherwise, set the color to another specific color. Okay? And then here we have self team, targeted team. Is the team enemy? Yes or no? And then based on that, yes, red, otherwise green. Then when it's not valid, make sure the game state is created. Okay, that is done on the game state. So, okay, that is good. So in this case, our widget here is almost done. We now need to remove. Like I say, you now can wrap these if you want with, for example, like I say, a horizontal box. Where was it? Horizontal box, the last one. Horizontal box, okay. Then, if you want, you can then drop the image on top of it if it wants to do it. Come on. No. And when you want to do it, he doesn't want to do it. Okay, that one is done. He doesn't want to go in. Okay, that one is in. And the last one. Okay, so out. Then always make sure your namings are correct, and that is Tamina. Last one will be Mana. This will be Mana. Okay, so that one we got now. Save. That is good. Then the vertical box got size. Just make it a little bit bigger like so. Okie dokie. That is good. And like I say, now you can start by giving this some images. I'm just gonna take some random ones, doesn't matter. just that you have a visual. Where's the red one? The red one. Then all the pictures. All the pictures to be, for example, 32. You can also drag them in a size box, but for now we're just gonna leave it like this, that we know this is our widget we are using. So normally now this is done. If you want to go more and you want to have several more elements, maybe it's completely up to you, but this is the base how you need to make your own head user widget. Okay, now that this is created, first thing we now going to do is go back. We are going to now first take those two, double click on them. So this is the static. So like you see, we got some weird looking font, and I think if we change maybe only the font, yeah, that is the issue, it could be solved. Hold on. Reset this guy, leave it like so, do the same for the other one, reset it. Okay, compile and save. Let's find out if we have any. Oh, reset this guy, I say. Reset. And he jumps back. Okie dokie. All right. Then maybe do it manually. You take this guy, for example. And he flips it back. Okay. Okay, no problem. Then we do the hard-headed way. But I'm gonna call it, and this guy will then dot value. They are both. Oh yeah, I saw something we need to correct. They are both variables. Hold on, where was I? I need to go here. The images we just made. If you want, and you want to have like random that they change or something, then you can leave it as a variable. But in this instance, we don't need to have them as variables. Only the text needs to be a variable of the theme and the character name, because they need to be adjusted. Okay, so go back in the other one. Huh? So in this case, so the value is, I'm gonna just take this, I'm gonna just, they are aligned to the left, so that's good. Value left, value just copy over the information. Copy over information. So that takes the same. The text we don't mess with, because then this seems to be in place. Okay, now the other one, that up, position, copy, paste, copy, paste, last time, copy, paste. So now they are in normally the same location. Okie dokie. So now we are going to leave the font as it is for now. We can always come back, adjust it. Okay. Now, file and save. Go inside the event graph. What do we see? We have some variables. We have the E statistics type. Okay. We have the stat tag, gameplay tag, text font, slate, font, info. And these are our widgets. Okie dokie. So we need name value. Okay. That needs to be changed to name value. Can we reassign? Okay, we can. Then it's easy. That's correct. No. Name value. Yeah, name value. So delete those. Name reconnect. Value reconnect. Okie dokie. So that is this. The rest is all the same. And if you really start from scratch, then you need to open these widgets, make your layout, make sure that all items that need to be variables are variables, and then recreate the code as example of the plugin code, but never use for testing. It doesn't matter, but if you're really going to work, you need to copy everything out of the plugin content. Never work with the element from the plugin content. That is just as an example, okay? That is not for real-time use. So this is what we need to do. So this is the statistics info button we done. So that seems to be okay. Then I see two macros we need to look into, and we have several functionalities we need to look into. I'm gonna go by these ones first. Okay. Okay. This we need to correct. Input. Okay. So we have some issues here. Let me quickly parameter. Then we need to have, I think we need to have an attribute in this case. If I'm wrong, then you need to correct it. So I'm gonna, this is the attribute, parameter, statics. Okay, so we're gonna quickly replace those. This one goes there. So this one goes here, like so. Then this guy goes there. This guy goes there. These two go out. Now we need to everything back up. So these go there, these go there, and then align it a little bit. Okay, so we now fixed the macros. Okay, now we are going to start by set up the button. This is old code, so remove everything that is not necessary. In this case, I'm going to check. Maybe we fix this, that we know which button is complaining. Okay, so this is okay for the setup. Compile and save, close, update. Update seems to be okay, so we don't need to do anything on the update. Set statistic. Now quickly check. We need to get this guy. Get this guy, so we cannot forget it. Otherwise, it's not working. Okay, so this guy goes out and this guy goes out. Okay, quickly look. Yep, we didn't make a mistake. Then update button. We also checked it was okay. Now setting the primary attribute. Yep. Same thing here. We need to have the correct ones. You can drag it on top of it. There's another way of doing it. You just drag it on top of it. This can go out. Okay, so normally this also should be okay now. And then the last one, same thing, get the proper text fields. So move it, bar and save. So in this instance, it's done. Okay, we didn't forget anything. Is there something in the event? No, need a pre-construct. That we already did. That is perfect. Now I want to go back. Then we need to have this guy, the statics info widget. And what can we say from here? We have the canvas panel. We have the scroll box. And we have, okay, good. So if you want to modify this, you can again delete everything, but I'm interested in the coding now. This is saying setup page. Okay, we have an extra boolean. Okay, and we have setup page and we have update page. So I'm gonna first take the setup page, check that everything is in order, that we didn't change everything. We only need to make sure that we are loading in the correct widget. Okay, so in this case, we need to create 1, 2, 3 widgets. So, okay. He is referring to the info button. So we created earlier. So we are going to just replace them. So by selecting this, go in your code and then hit the arrow key. So now in this instance, we corrected the setup page. Oh, we have an issue. Target must have a connection. Okay, so the target needs to have a connection. So we are going to verify this again in our, we are in info. We are in setup. Target need to have a connection. The target is connected to. Okie dokie. So he disconnected the target. Close this. So this will, we need to do it again. So we need to recall the setup button function. So drag this down. Then hold Control so that we can connect all the pins. This goes there. This goes there. Then this guy we put over there. This guy can go out. This guy can come in place. Same thing here. Setup button Control. Out, that comes back in place. The last one here. Set up the button up a little bit. Reconnect all the pins. Delete the old one. Drag in place. Compile and save. So in this instance, we using the correct one. Okay. Then let's quickly look. This needs to cast to our info button, so this also needs to be replaced. Cast to VBP. We are info button. That will be this guy. Up, VBP, statics info buttons, that's correct. Drag them up. Move them into place. So then that guy also need to go there. So we need to call the function again. Update the button. That is need to go there. Those two go out. That goes there. So double click. Align it. Remove. Open this a little bit. So It reads a little bit better, huh? Okay, that is that. So now we are done with our statistics widgets in this case. So compile and save. We don't need to do anything. But what is now important is I'm gonna click control save everything. Stable asset combat framework, never save things in there. Save selected. Voila. Then we now need to have, hold on a second, they are in, I think it was, yeah, blueprints UI. And I think we now need to have this guy. Equipment, inventory, 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 interaction. That we also need. Item info, leave it for now. On head we already did. Target icon, those also we are going to do. So those two, the interaction and the ACF HUD, we're gonna copy. Same thing here. Make it v underscore in the front. Doesn't matter that it has it 2 times, maybe, yeah. That it's like this. Same thing on this guy, F2. Do ACF away. Make v underscore. That is good. And we're now going to open the ACF HUD. Opening the ACF HUD, we can now see that we have several elements added to that widget. So we have a cross that is going to that target icon. So yeah, you already see we need to move this. So we're directly going to take those two. We know that we need that to target. So that we're also gonna take. We are gonna go back, take it, drag it, copy, widget, 3.3 underscore, oh, that was not correct, Control C, don't do it then, 3 underscore 3 underscore U. This guy, I'm gonna just do the same, just put U at the end. This B underscores, okay, BBP. This is the same naming, I think, yeah. So in this, then I'm gonna do go there, click underscore in between. It already. Ah, yeah. Target icon. So, to start. Just that we have the correct ones. So to go back here, we will then start target icon. Target icon move. What was it? So I want it correct in the middle. Like so. Okay, size. Can I make it thin? Like so. Okay, that's good for now. Leave it. So that was the cross. So that is done. Okay. For the rest, we don't need to do anything. Then we are interested in this guy. This guy. So we need to go inside our user created ones. We need to have the on that one, drag it in, drag it on top of it. Good. I'm interested in exactly the same settings. It's anchored to the left. It's anchored to the left on that user 50/50. 50. Okay, like so. What? 130. We don't have any other elements specified. Is that correct? That seems to be correct. Yeah. So now they are standing in exactly the same location. Okay, so we're gonna finish this one first. Let's go in the code. And like you see, this one is another. This one is the parent class ACF hot user widget. Okay, so keep that in mind. What do we see here? What do we have in the event graph? Enable. So we have some things we need to control. Pre-construct, not needed. Bye-bye. Always call the parent. We have a delay. Then it's requesting the on-head user widget. Okay. And the equipment. This one we didn't do. For that, we are going to drag in first. Oh, I'm taking the wrong one. This guy needs to go there, and I don't think we can just hook it up, so we need to do it again. Set up widget owner. Yeah. So this goes there, that goes there, that goes there. This one control reconnect. Okay, so that is that already. Disconnect. Remove. Then we need to have the equipment component widget also. So that one we still need to do. So this goes out. This we're gonna drag aside that we know that we need to still do that. Then we are going to look down, should display cross. We didn't change the cross, so we don't need to do anything on this guy. And then setup widget owner, also request that user widget, so that also need to be then replaced. Same thing, set up widget owner, new character, delete this guy, delete this guy, reconnect everything. Yeah, it's a lot of work, because if you don't watch carefully, you really miss, like I say, maybe the image that is still, but that is not a real bad thing, but still, if we go from do not use anything from the plugin content, it's wise that you replace everything, and it's a lot of work. So we now did our functionality. The should display crosshair, like I say, we didn't do anything. Okay, go back to the visual now. We replaced everything that was the on head. So that guy can go out. And we now have our on. But like I say, this guy comes in two places. So we now need to go down the ladder and find out where all our widgets are. We need to have this guy. We are interested in the references. It's as these. Yes, correct. This we need to change, this we need to change. Okay. Now I quickly need to look where it was. Was it in the controller or was it in the HUD? And I'm supposing it was in the HUD. I suppose it was in the HUD. So we go ACF sample HUD. We opening this. I'm gonna just open the full blueprint. Details panel is on this side. Look. Settings. Oh, it's on the other screen. I was looking on. Okay, that's good. So we are interested in this guy. So this is the ACF HUD BBP. Okay, this needs to be replaced in our case to this guy. So that needs to be replaced. So this is okay. We can then compile and save. That can be closed now. Now we need to go back. And now we need to go back to the characters. And we need to first quickly check on which character we best can do this. And I think this goes to the framework that we don't. So, okay, this guy. I'm now going to first take this guy. So we need to be on the health widget. We need to replace the on head. In this case, this guy. Okay. Compile and save and quickly test this. Like you see, now you are using your own on-head statistics widget, okay? We didn't do anything on the teams or anything, it's just replacing the widget with our own. Okay, so that we done, that is good. So we're gonna stop this. We're gonna go back, this can be closed. We are going to go back to the widgets or hot. So that we did, and the cross we did. We have an interaction widget and the equipment widget. So the equipped items. We are interested in our interaction first. So hold on, these other we miss. The reference manager we don't need anymore. So content widgets, the interact widget. Let's find out what this guy does. What do we got here? We have like canvas, vertical box, size box, text, and an image. A line. Okay. What do we got for coding? It's a user widget, is the parent class, so it's Epic class. Then here, what do we have? We are casting. So we start event construct, parent construct, a delay. We are casting to the player controller. Then we are binding it to the onPossessed. Then get the control pound, cast to ACF character, set up with character. Okay, that is good. Then we are going to go look in the setup with character. That is good. He's looking for a component. We don't need to modify components. Same thing here. He's looking for a component. That is also good. So here we don't need to do anything. Handle. We are handling. Get the interactable name. Interact. Here you can do what you want. If you want to, like I did in some other widgets where I have like depending on what you are interacting with, you will then say, like, for example, on a lamp, and an interactive lamp, you then say, like, for example, turn on when the light is off and turn on off when the light is on. But it's completely, like I say, it's up to you. We are only interested in making our own widget based on what we got inside the plugin and what we got inside one of the current or upcoming sample projects. Okay, so this seems to be okay. Yeah, this all seems to be okay. So now I can go here. I can now go back to our VBP interact widget. Drop it over there. This was referring, hold on, first, it's aligned to the bottom. So it's aligned to the bottom. It is copy. And that's the Y. This is 0. This is paste. Size the content I see is standing on. So alignment, paste, size the content is on. Is there something changed? Nope. So we are good to go as far as visual. Then again, we need to equipment, quickly take this one, find references, no references, but to be sure, like I say, I'm always a little bit hard-headed. Widgets, no, I don't see any coding for the interaction. Okay, that is good. Designer, eat this guy then. Okay, that's good. Compile and save. We have another one. That is the equipment one. This guy. That is that guy. And the equipment one. we need to have maybe to take everything that we don't have. That guy we have, take the inventory, item button, item info, interact we had, item info, widget we also need. Okay, so that we have. There's still another one somewhere. No. Drag them just the same. Widgets, copy. There need to be another one. Hold on. Huh? There's some damage. Hold on. Take the main root of the plugin. This guy we also need. So that guy we also need. And copy. If I'm not mistaken, now we have all the widgets that we need. If I'm not mistaken, hold on. And these are the other inventories. And that's a sub menu. So this is already modified. And I think, hold on, example. They are in UI widgets. So they are inside here. Okay, leave them over there. Now we are going back and we're going to close this guy, widgets. We are interested in this guy, so I'm gonna rename this guy again. Delete EDP at the back, go in the front, delete ACF and put the fonts. Then we're going to open this guy. What does it got? Equip. Okay, that's a nice one. It's a user widget. Okay. What do we got for coding? Okay, we have a refresh, handle equip. So construct, delay, setup, handle equip will then refresh the widget. Then, okay, refresh. What do we see on the refresh? Yep. Here, this guy. And this is the item info. Okay, that is the other one we didn't have at the moment. Item info. Item. This guy. Rename. Eat. Font. Remove. B. That is this guy. What does this guy do? It has only a text block and it has some coding in it. So these are not used. Remove. Okay. Okay. You can modify this to your needs if you want. So it got like an inventory item variable and then our widget. Okay, that is good. For the rest, we don't need to do anything. That was in this guy. So we need to have that guy. Okay, at this point, we don't need to recall anything. That is good. So the refresh is done. Yep. Refreshing is done. Setup. And setup looks okay. Compile and save. This guy is done. Compile and save and close. This looks okay. We didn't change, so we need to close this, otherwise we're gonna make mistakes. Yep, then interact widget was okay, we did it, can be closed now. We're still working here. So now we need to do the same and we need to replace it with this one. And that is the equipped items. So again, BBPs, equipped items goes at the bottom. This one is aligned to the right bottom corner. Then we will do the same, the right bottom corner. We have it in a position like so. Paste, copy, paste, size 100, something changed. Nope, so in this instance it needs to be exactly the same, but we know we have some coding behind it, so we need to go back. That should then be this guy. In our instance, it's this guy, and we need to do the same thing. Setup, equip, and then take this guy, connect it, remove this, hook this guy back up. Normally, we now have this setup, and our user widget or player widget is exactly the same as it is from out the sample or the plug directory. Okay, same thing, test it. So that is good. Is the interaction still working? Yeah, it's working. Then when we pick up, the base item is displayed. That is correct. If I aim, my targeting is also coming. Okay, so in this instance, we now have the character, the widget set up, but on the character, hold on, these quickly first rename those that we are having the same every time. So, same thing here. Damage. Let's go. Oh, did I not? It already exists. Info widget. B. Everything will be B now. Okay, that's good. The damage one, where is this one sitting? The damage one is on the character, if I'm not mistaken. So we need to go back. Sample, blueprint, character, sample player, targeting. Targeting icon, so we need to replace this. Hold on, we're going to go over it. So the health one is done. target point, targeted, targeted icon, targeted. Suppose it this one. Code behind it. So targeted icon. Yeah. Then we need to be interaction doesn't hold the widget, the spring arm doesn't hold the widget. But I think it's this guy. I know it's somewhere here. Hold on. Statistics. That it's just. We're gonna add one here. That will be of type RPG AMA. Just add it here. Okay, leave it the rest like it is. Don't have collision component. Oh, it's somewhere here. The equipment mounts. Where is it? When you need it, you cannot find it. Where is the damage one? There is the damage one. Effect manager component. This guy must be this guy. Player that needs to be. Ah, yeah. Ah, yeah. There was some issue with it. That's true. That is true. Oh, how did I solve it? Oh, check. How did I solve it in the other project? ACF damage. Widgets. Okay. What is happening with ours? I know it was Donna. Yeah. Damage widget. Why? I will look this up how I did it. Because I think, hold on, I'm gonna, just for the fun of it. Just to see, and where is it at the bottom somewhere? This one he reads, and this one he doesn't read. Create a new one. Just to go B. Okay. Just to see what it does. Oh, why he didn't do that? Why you always need to do B underscore new. Okay, sample player. And still, we are not able to modify this. Okay, I will report this to Pask and then he will adjust that in the new upcoming release. So for now, leave it. Doesn't matter. It's only the number. Yeah, this one not. It's only the number. You see 99. Okay, leave it. But we have it. I will investigate how I did it on the other project. This can go down also. So in this case, we cannot adjust this guy. So this should be okay. We now have modified all our base widgets. So nothing to do with inventory, only the visual health and everything. Okay, this was okay, we did it. Yes, that's correct, that is modified. This is also completely modified. Okay, and you saw me do something. You saw me go on our sample player character, and you saw me going to the statistics component and say like, hey, default attribute set, he is adding a statistic attribute. And that's because when you're playing, you saw that the last progress bar was not updated or populated or how you want to call it. Okay, so now what I did, I added the statistics for the mana as defined in our on-head user widget. If I now press play, you now see that all our bars are filled in. Okay, so let's quickly test something else because we press and the inventory come. Okay, we press G and the stats will come. This is not what we want. So the stats. Where can we find our stats? We need to be for that on the player controller. That will be this guy. Player controller. Inside the sample project. And then when you open that, you already see some code G. That's the one I'm interested in at the moment. So this needs to be replaced. Okay, so this is static info. So we need to have static info. Static. That should be this guy. So, okay. Then this needs to be adjusted also. So this needs to be of type E. Static info object reference change refresh connect compile. We still have an issue. Get is coming from there. Refresh, reconnect, compile and save. So normally we are good to go. And I think the crazy thing was because it's missing the font. This we didn't do, so that is good. Compile and save. Hit play. Just walk, take something. Doesn't matter. Walk a little bit there. Press the G and I see a double. You see double? I see double. Did we forget to remove anything? Yes, it seems like. Okie dokie. Did we forget? Did we forget to do something? Referring to the correct one. Ah, yeah. We forgot. But it's not doing much. That is not possible. Did I really took the wrong ones? I took the wrong ones. I renamed the wrong ones. Damn it. Damn it. No, I took the correct one. Yeah, doesn't matter. Quickly again. So these are the correct ones, eh? Remove these. Yep. Yep. We don't want them. Name. Value. Okay, so name value. Same thing. Name. And then the value. Again, somewhere. Name. And the value. But still. We maybe did something that is, or it's not working anymore at this widget. Go, play, press, G. No, it is still not taking what I want. He is not taking what I want. And he overwrites it again. And he overwrites it again. Why in the hell is he always overwriting it? Why are you overwriting this? Overwriting my font every time. Roberto. Roboto, yeah, not Roberto. Compile, whoops, gone. Okie dokie. Yeah. That one goes there, that one goes there, that will load in that one. So what I'm gonna do, you bad boy, it's that one. I'm going to be box. Okay. Open this guy. Okay. Or is there somewhere forcing it to be wrong? Is there something in the code that is forcing the font? Is there something? Text font, here we are. Hold on. That's why. Sorry, didn't saw that. Okay, quickly test. Much better now. Okay, so that was overkill. This was overkill. Overkill, you need to go out. Delete. Delete. So normally everything is okay now, eh? He is loading this guy is that guy, that one is loading the other one, that can close, and close, then again. So what we did, we modified the on-head user widget, we adjusted all coding that is necessary to do it. We then modified or corrected the statistics. Okay, so it's displaying it over it. Okay, you can make it how you wish. We still have interactions that are working, and yep, that is working. The targeting is working. Okay, that is good. So what I would do now, otherwise it's going to take too long, I'm gonna stop it here and call it a day for the widgets. So we know that damage widget has a problem. I will report this to Pask, and then maybe in a future update it will be fixed. Yeah, and then the inventory, I'm not gonna play with the inventory widgets because the new update will be that much different that I rather have it focused on the new inventory system when we talk about it. Okay, so thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.